Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Raven and welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another Raven's Ramble. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a possible leak for a brand new Wulin map that might be coming later on. We don't know if it's a breach map, we don't know if it's the minion, so on and so forth. People are speculating that it might be a breach map considering we got one for the Jormungandr, but who actually knows with these leaks? It's all up in the air. It could be real, could be fake, could be something, could be Kazan Castle, we don't know, because you know the Chinese, Japanese cultures, they do sort of like from an outside perspective look sort of the same. For people who know the architectural differences and all that sort of stuff, they're kind of different. But with that said, let's go through, watch the video quickly. Other people don't want to show the video. It's already leaked out onto the internet. People are seeing the video. You can show the video. Don't be scared. It's fine. So we're going to look at the video that's already been leaked out to everyone, and then we're going to take a look at the Reddit post and see what they're saying over there. This is the first time I'm seeing all this sort of stuff, so we're doing this together. All right, so as you can see, we have the Jormungandr doing a basic execution on a Hirakiri here. A very lovely execution. I fucking love that one. Now, the castle itself is very, very different. It looks sort of like Kazan Castle, which I've been seeing some people say, but it is distinctly different. You can see the differences in it. It looks a lot more vibrant, it looks more brighter. The architecture does look a little bit different. The pots and everything just look different, but sort of the same to what we already have with the Japanese faction. But it certainly looks like it could be a brand new map. It certainly does look like it's a breach map, considering in that first little part there, if you look, there's a giant tower in the background. This map is fucking huge by the looks of it, if this is like, you know, the full scope of it. If it's true, then yeah, it's going to be a breach map because this place is huge and all the breach maps are really, really big for good reason because it's a breach thing. And look, you can sort of see like there's a battering ram in the background. Pretty sure it's a battering ram. Looks like a battering ram. Looks like a battering ram. That might be like a dragon head. Could be a dragon head, maybe. Yeah, it's sort of, it's going along with the whole Wulin theme. Yeah, that's definitely a battering ram over there. And you can sort of see the writing there. If someone's good at translating writing, you could probably translate that writing and it probably comes out as Chinese. If it comes out as Japanese, boom, bam, you already know which map it's going to be for which faction. But yeah, check out that writing. If anyone in the comment section down below, if you're Japanese, Chinese, or you know what the hell that says, translate it. We know exactly what the map is. But with that said, either way, the map's going to look really cool. There's also, just saw that. You got a dragon. Chinese love their fucking dragons, man. It's the old Chinese dragon thing. More dragons, more, you know, Wulin. It's all popping in there in terms of it being Wulin. You also got like those lanterns. They might have those lanterns in Japan. I'm not sure because I'm not Japanese or Chinese. But yeah, you know, the lantern is also a big one there. That's a big Chinese thing. I did see a bunch of that in China. But yeah, so now let's take a look at what the Reddit post says. So the Reddit post is by East Champion. And he says, the Wulin map leaked with analysis. So, fellow dragons, as some of you may know, we've already seen the next map has been leaked. There's a video, fighting styles, blah, 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 blah. Upon inspection is very Chinese in its design. I agree, it is very Chinese in its design, so it would make sense. And other members in the Discord have noted some key features that distinguish it. So, he goes on about the floor tiles and lanterns, which don't match the samurai design, which I was just commenting on there. I noticed that as well. They could have added new assets in, but given the current maps, there's no reason why they would do that, because if they're going to add new assets in, they're going to add it in with a brand new map. There's no point taking existing maps and just making them Chinese by putting a few lanterns here and there. Every map that we have in the game so far is distinctly whatever the faction it's made for is. So it's either Viking, it's Knight, or it's Samurai. They need to make brand new Wulin maps, so they're going to start making maps that are more Wulin, if they're going to put any in. So it goes on to say they tend to reuse assets, which they do, like Stronghold, that has a lot of characteristics of a typical Viking maps. That's fine, but that's because it's a theme they're generally following, and of course they're going to reuse assets. They have no current assets for the Wulin, so that's why they need to make something new. And he goes on about how, yep, the Wulin will eventually get a new map, which is true, and they will be joining the faction war. That is all up in the air for speculation. They might finally do it when we get the brand new hero. That is a possibility. But that would be like, you know, a massive long stretch in time there. But I hope to God that they do add the Wulin to the map eventually, and they make it a 4-way, and they do, you know, make this thing better than what it currently is. But that's a topic for another day, and I've talked on it a bunch in the past. Next, he said the palace itself has a very pronounced roof. The tip's flare arches are much higher, which is more common in Chinese architecture. So he's going on, yep. So like I said, if you know the differences between Japanese and Chinese architecture, it should be pretty easy for you to spot. But he said the color palette of the buildings is right and resembles this palace in China. Let's have a look. Yeah, I can dig that. Where is it? So if we put these, we have like a sort of teal. We got the red with the lanterns coming down. It's, yeah, sort of similar. Yeah. Let's see the tips. See, it does flare out a little bit, which is true. Yeah, all the roofs and everything are flaring out just like that. So that is once again indicative of it. Just from the writing and the dragon, I'm just going to pretty much say 100% it's Wulin. Like, you don't need to go that in depth into it. But at the same time, you know, they could be lazy. That's the sort of thing. If they're being lazy and just they are reusing assets, they're just going, we're going to use Kazan Castle, put some stuff here and there, then that could be like, dude, what the hell? But everything is screaming Chinese right now, and that, you know, that is pretty damn decent in terms of what they're doing there as a comparison. Next, he talks about there's a dragon head or possible full statue in this building. Right there. Well, I already found the thing with the dragon, so there are a bunch of dragons already there. The rafters are ornately painted, which is typical of traditional Chinese architecture, which is true. Yep, they got a whole bunch of that going on. We have also already seen the samurai capital, and none of its buildings, including the palace, were painted in such a way. The only map that comes close to is Temple Garden. So he then says we have this insignia on the ground. It's the happy-go-lucky embossing available to the Wulin, which is, yeah, the dragon I spotted. It's happy-go-lucky, which is available to them, but at the same time, it's a dragon. So, you know, like once again, the Chinese were all about that dragon. So it would make sense that it would be the Wulin. And then he talks more about some other, you know, banners and other stuff like that. But the thing is, right, I'm already pretty solidly convinced that it is, you know, a leak from the Wulin map, because it would make sense. Everything that I'm seeing so far is just screaming Wulin. It's all there. You got the dragons, you got the lanterns, you got the architectural style, the way it's a lot more fanciful in terms of colorful, that sort of stuff. And it is a breach map for sure, because we have that battering ram in the background. Now, I'm super hyped to see what the Wulin guy looks like. I'm going to be doing my video on him very, very soon, and I have had a possible leak about the Wulin heroes someone sent to me. So, if that turns out to be true, it's going to be quite interesting to see. And I'm thinking people will like it if it does turn out to be what I've been told, but I'm not sure if everyone's going to be super on board with it. But then again, like when it comes to the whole Chinese characters, Chinese arc, all that sort of stuff, I'm not really that much involved in it, so I don't know what people who are into the Chinese type styles are like heavily looking for. But it is going to be very, very interesting to see. But if you like the Wulin and you're happy about the Wulin getting a brand new map, it looks like you might be getting something very, very soon, and it might be a breach map. So rejoice, my friends. And keep in mind, this thing will not be coming out, if it does come out, until Season 12, when the brand new Wulin hero launches. We just had Jormungandr launch, and you know, that thing's going strong right now, which is quite cool. But yeah, we're not going to be getting any of this, or this won't, like, you know, come to fruition until later on. So don't hold your breath for it anytime soon. We just kicked off a brand new season. But that is the end of the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments down below. And feel free to check out my Discord and Twitter. There is a link down below in the description box for both of those as well. The Discord is a great way for me to talk to you guys outside the YouTube comments section. And of course, the Twitter is a great way for you guys to get a notification whenever a video is being uploaded, because YouTube is a bit weird sometimes. And if you like this video and you like what I'm doing here on the channel and you want to support the channel further, feel free to check out my Patreon. There'll be a link down below in the description box, and a link will pop up at the end of the video. And if you choose to donate, it is greatly appreciated. And a big shout out to my current patrons whose names you've been seeing in the background. Just wanted to say thank you for your support. It really does mean a lot. And please share this video around, it does help me out a fuck ton. And if you want to see more videos from me, please hit the subscribe button. I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.